The news in you, north, east, west, south, unite from every alley in Cali, intersection, and back street. In Virginia, 2 police officers pulled over Army Lieutenant Nazaro, pepper sprayed him, and then handcuffed him. We have the footage on video, but in the footage, as you notice, when they pulled this lieutenant over, he was smart. He was very, very smart. First of all, when they attempted to pull him over, he drove to a gas station, a lit area. That's the first thing he did, first smart thing he did. Secondly, he remained calm. Even though they were harassing him, guns drawn, telling him, get out the car, get out the car. He kept asking them, well, why are you guys pulling me over? They never did respond. Their words were just, get out the car, get out the car. He kept his hands up and said, I'm not getting out the car because I'm afraid. So that was smart on his behalf. Why reach for the doorknob and get shot? He kept his hands up. They eventually opened the door. After they pepper sprayed him, they opened up the door, kicked him, threw him to the ground. These things don't make sense. And then at the end of it, they wanted to make a plea with him and tell him, well, if you don't report it, we'll take the handcuffs off, give you a bottle of water, and let you go on your merry way. See, so we have bad cops, we have good cops. That's the moral of it all, too. We have to think about that. All cops are not bad, and all of them damn sure ain't good. It's a blessing that the brother did know how to hold his composure, great training by the military. And then he got on his Army uniform. He's just like you guys to a sense. He fights for the country all over the world. They fight for the cities and states against crime. So they have a lot of similarities. But it just didn't make sense, though. They said they pulled him over because he didn't have a license plate. But on their police officer video dashboard cam, it shows the paper license plates that they give you when you buy a new vehicle. So that wasn't the reason. It couldn't have been, because you'll see it on the video that they're showing that license plate, that temporary plate that they put in your window. But still in all, he said, hey, I fight for this country. I'm an Army lieutenant. Why are you guys harassing me? On that note alone, they should have been more patient with him. And he had his hands up and out the window during the whole altercation. So he wasn't a threat. Even when he drove into the gas station, he just drove in nice and slow and parked. Pepper sprayed him. He said, I'm choking. My dog is even choking back there. They didn't give a dang about the animal. So animal rights, y'all might have to get on their bumper too for pepper spraying that vehicle, and that dog is back there choking as well. And he's choking. It just ain't right. Yeah, they eventually fired one of the officers, Gutierrez. They fired him. But when we look at it with everything that went down in 2020, it would seem that the law enforcement would have a better training method or a better procedure when pulling people over. They wouldn't get so hot-headed, especially when you have a person that has no threat at all. Because he had no threat. He was no threat to nothing. He was nice, calm, respectable. Even when they was pulling on him, you see he wasn't trying to pull back and resist. Smart. That's just very smart. The military got that top training. You know you in a non-win situation, why resist? He knew he was in a non-win situation. They got guns drawn. If you resist, you can intentionally have yourself killed. So he did everything that a person is supposed to do. And even us as civilians, non-military people, we should definitely take a play out of his playbook on how to act when you get pulled over by the police. Definitely use the method he used. Stay calm. Don't resist, especially when people have weapons on you. Don't resist at all. You haven't done nothing. Don't resist, because the situation could go bad from 0 to 100 in less than 2 seconds. So he did a great thing. It's a blessing everything was caught on video camera. And it just ain't right, family. So when you look at this video, you break it down and see if you saw what I saw. You know, you might even see more than I see. And if you see more than I see, leave me a comment. It can open up my eyes to say, oh, I missed that. And with that, I'm going to say, this is the news in you. North, east, west, south. Unite from every alley in Cali, intersection and back street. Subscribe to the channel and hit the thumbs up on your way out the door.
Of a black and Latino Army officer in December has been fired. Body camera footage shows Windsor, Virginia police officers Joe Gutierrez and Daniel Crocker pointing their guns at Army Second Lieutenant Karan Nazario before Gutierrez pepper sprays him. Lieutenant Nazario was released without being charged, and he is now suing both officers. CBS News correspondent Christina Raffini has the story.
What's going on?
How many occupants are in your vehicle?
It's only myself. Why are your weapons drawn? What's going on?
The door slowly and step out.
Get out! Get out the car! Get out now!
I have not committed any crime.
In body camera and cell phone video, Army Second Lieutenant Karan Nazario, still in his uniform, holds his hands out the window of his new car, while two Windsor, Virginia police officers, guns drawn, order him to get out.
I'm honestly afraid to get out. Can I?
Yeah, you should be. Get out of the car now. Get out of the car.
Get your hands off me, please. Get your hands off me.
You know what?
Get your hands off me. Get your hands off me. I didn't do anything. Don't do that.
Sir, just get out the car.
I'm trying to breathe. Ugh. My dog is in the back. My dog is choking right
Get
now.
out of the car.
Why am I being treated like this? Why?
You're not cooperating.
The incident report says Nazario was pulled over for not having tags displayed on his SUV, but the temporary dealer plate is visible in the officer's body cam video. The report also said officers treated it as a high-risk stop because Nazario had tinted windows and drove at a very low speed to a gas station before pulling over, a move Gutierrez later said he understood.
As far as you not stopping and because you weren't comfortable and you wanted a well-lit spot, Lieutenant, that happens all the time. You're a specialist, Corporal, what are you?
I'm a lieutenant.
Look, if you want to just chill, let this go, and no charges filed, we'll take the handcuffs off, we'll get you a bottle of water you can drink on, and sit here until you feel comfortable driving.